Okay, so this next hand, board number 4, we were actually faced with a fourth seat decision. It's come pass, pass, pass to us, and we have 11 points in our hand. So we know when we have 11 points in fourth chair that everybody at the table has around 9 to 11 points. Nobody has 12 because nobody opened the bidding. And so here, we just have to decide if we open the bidding, are we going to be the ones who are likely to win the contract, or are they going to be the ones who are likely to win the contract? And what we do is we apply the rule of 15, which we take our high card points, which is our 11, and we add it with the number of spades we have, because if you have the spade suit, you're going to win the auction, which is 4. So we get a total of 15. With 15, we should open. So I'm going to open this hand of diamond, and let's see what happens. All right, so partner responded a spade. That is a dream. So now we have 11 points, and this is another unique thing as a past hand, is we don't, partner's bid is not forcing, because partner doesn't have an opening hand. So if we raise to 2 spades, we do run the risk that partner will invite us to game, and we don't really want to do that. So we don't want to go to game. We don't want to end up in 3. Even with 22 points, 3 would be in jeopardy. So here, I'm just going to pass 1 spade and hope that we buy the contract. If the opponents force us up, we'll go up. Okay. All right, so here we go. Dummy comes down. That was our hand, and now we flipped around to be the declare. Now, when you're playing a 4-4 fit, it's you typically you should make your plan by looking from both perspectives. Most often we have a long trump hand. Somebody's got 5 and somebody's got 3, and you're usually supposed to set up the long trump hand. But when you're in a 4-4 fit, either hand can be made into the master hand. And so basically what I tend to do is I'll go through everybody tends to look from their own hand's perspective first, but it's very important that you do force yourself to look and see from dummy as well. So here, when I look at the south hand, I think I have one or two spade losers, a slow heart loser, a sure diamond loser, and then I have all these clubs that are needing to be dealt with, and it's going to be a pain in the butt. I do see I can rough clubs and dummy, but it's going to be a pain to because I have to lose a club and then I have to get in, and I have to lose a club and I have to get in, and then I have to rough a club, and then it's a lot of business to take care of. So I don't love the idea of setting up the south hand or our hand, the north hand, and but on the other side we have a spade loser, a heart loser, two club losers, and a couple diamonds. But all we would need to do to set up that north hand is we can throw away a heart. I can see that the queen jack of diamonds could be useful for a discard. I can use that to throw away a heart in my hand. And and then all I'd have to do is ruff a heart, draw a couple rounds of trumps, rough the 8 of diamonds. So yeah, so that seems like a much easier path, is to set up our partner's hand, the dummy. But so now the question is, what order do we do things? Should I play the ace king of spades first, or should I do something else? So the problem with playing the ace king of spades first is that's going to leave, first of all, if the trumps are 4-1, that's going to put us in a position where the person with 4 trumps is going to be able to, they'll play 2 under the ace king, and then they'll have 2 high trumps, and they'll be able to pull all of our trumps, and then they'll be able to enjoy the whole club suit. So it's really scary for me to play 2 high trumps right away. So I'm not going to do that immediately. Then I think, what else do I need to do first? So the only thing that I need to do really to set up the north hand, or sorry, it is now the south hand, but the top hand, is I need to get the diamond ace knocked out. After that, I can kind of do everything. So I'm gonna win the heart, and I'm gonna win it in my hand, just because I would rather have entries to the dummy. It's the dummy that I'm setting up, and the dummy that I'm gonna want to get to rough losers. So I'm gonna play a low heart, and the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna knock out the ace of diamonds. Okay, they won the ace, and they play back a heart. So now, what's next? I can use the queen jack of diamonds to throw away my heart, and then I can rough a heart and I can rough a diamond. Should I play the ace king of trumps now? Well, the problem with playing the ace king of trumps now is I need to get to dummy twice. I'm in dummy right now. I can play the queen jack of diamonds throwing away my heart. But then after I rough a heart, I'm also going to want to get back to dummy and rough the diamond. So I'm not going to play trumps yet. I'm going to risk the diamonds breaking 4-3, and luckily I'm in 1. So I don't mind this risk. It's okay if they rough in on the diamond. It's not the end of the world if I blow an over trick. Okay, throwing away the heart. So now I need to rough the 8 of hearts and I need to rough the 8 of diamonds. But there's a big difference between the two. Diamonds, there's only one diamond out. So there's a really high likelihood that that diamond is going to get over roughed. But what I can do is I can trump the 8 of hearts, and then I can draw trumps. I can play king of spades and a spade to the ace, and then I don't care if I get over roughed, because then it's just with a high trump. So that's my plan. I'm going to rough a heart. Play king of spades. Spade to dummy. And now there's one trump out. I'm going to rough this diamond. If I get over roughed, it's with their natural trick. And so at the end of this hand, I ended up losing 1 spade, 2 clubs, and 1 diamond. I made 3. That's it. So I'm not going to play the rest of the hand out. We're going to lose 1 spade and 2 clubs, and that is that.